The moss blinked. Not the trees, not the shadows, the moss on its face. The forest clearing lay unnaturally still, ringed by ancient trunks that leaned inward as if watching. No birds nested there, no insects hummed. The ground was thick with wet greenery, soft enough to swallow footsteps. Travelers avoided the clearing after dusk, because that was when it stood up. At first it looked like a mound of fallen bark and rotting wood, a low, hunched mass covered in slick moss and pale fungus. Then the shape shifted. The mound unfolded slowly, joints cracking beneath layers of green. It was enormous. Its body was thick and muscular, arms long enough to brush the ground even when it stood upright. The skin beneath the moss was gray and ridged like old tree bark, split with deep grooves that pulsed faintly. But its face was wrong. Where features should have been was a dense layer of living moss, lush and wet, clinging tightly to its skull. Pale mushrooms sprouted from its cheeks, their caps trembling faintly. Small black beetles crawled in and out of the greenery. Then the moss parted. It peeled backward in slow strips, like curtains drawn aside. Beneath it was a second layer, thin, translucent skin stretched tight over a grinding jaw. Rows of flat, stone-like teeth rotated slowly against each other. No lips, no nose, just a circular maw flexing and tightening, damp and patient. And above it, two deep eye sockets filled with dark liquid that rippled when it moved. The devourer did not roar, it exhaled. A thick, earthy breath rolled outward, carrying the smell of rot and damp soil. Wherever the breath touched, the grass wilted instantly. It moved silently despite its size, shoulders rolling in slow rhythm. When a hunter crossed the clearing at night, the ground beneath him softened suddenly, sucking at his boots. Roots wrapped around his ankles. The devourer loomed behind him, moss rustling softly. The greenery over its face trembled again, splitting wider. The inner jaw opened, not forward, but outward in a widening circle. Teeth rotated faster. The hunter swung his blade, cutting into moss. The blade sank deep, but no blood flowed, only thick, dark sap that dripped heavily onto the ground. The devourer leaned closer. Its breath washed over him, and moss began to grow across his sleeves, creeping upward, tightening. The roots dragged him backward toward the opening maw. The moss closed over him first, then the jaw sealed. By dawn, the clearing looked untouched. Only a patch of fresh, vibrant moss marked where he had stood. And sometimes, if you watch long enough, you'll see it breathe.